Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, leaving a comment, leaving a like or subscribing. All of these things do help the channel out immensely. Welcome back to another News I Missed, where I go over news I missed. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Robinhood, a popular stock and crypto trading app, has agreed to purchase London-headquartered crypto firm called Ziglu, that is Z-I-G-L-U. The acquisition comes as Robinhood dips its toes further into the crypto waters. Amid growing interest, Robinhood emerged as the go-to avenue for U.S. investors since 19 began. However, Robinhood has already been trying to launch in the UK as part of its global expansion endeavors to no avail. The Menlo Park, California-based firm paused the rollout of its fee-free stock trading app in the UK indefinitely back in 2020, following pressure from US lawmakers. I don't remember that per se myself, but I can't imagine what the pressure would have been that this company simply wanted to expand to other parts of the world. Does anyone know the actual story behind that? Because I can't imagine why U.S. lawmakers would essentially forbid them from expanding in this way. By buying Ziglu, Robinhood appears to be making another attempt at expanding beyond the United States. Ziglu's impressive team of deeply experienced financial services and crypto experts will help us accelerate our global expansion efforts. This was said by the Robinhood co-founder on Tuesday. So what usually happens is the way that it works. A lot of times, a lot of people, not that they get confused about acquisitions, but they go, why are they buying all of these companies? The general idea is, as I know that it works in many countries, is if you yourself have applied for a license for something, however, you've applied, it's been about 4 or 5 years, it's taking a very long time, you still don't have said license, you can usually acquire the license by acquisition, i.e. Robinhood buys Ziglu. Ziglu has the paperwork that they want to be able to work within the United Kingdom. Robinhood, by extension, then has the paperwork to be able to work in the United Kingdom under potentially the name Ziglu or some other form of an app. So this was actually quite popular news. I'm not sure if it's based off of speculation that because Robinhood just recently listed Shiba Inu, and a lot of times we have Shiba Inu news. I mean, acquisitions kind of happen all the time, but they're never usually relatively popular news within the cryptocurrency space. I'm going to assumption that this made it into the headlines simply because of any type of idea that the expansion of Robinhood into another country or another region could then propel the prices of the coins already listed on their platform even higher. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is why I've said it many times before. I think I heavily underestimated exactly how large Robinhood was in the States, that people went completely bat poop crazy when all these coins got launched onto their platform. But it's not popular anywhere else. I guess thus the desire to expand. But cool. Wonderful. Hope they make it. Well, I mean, they already got it, so they're going to have the license for it as well. The whole regulatory space is very weird. I myself personally do not know any regulators, and I don't think I ever want to have a conversation with them because I'd get really upset at the nonsensical nature at which they exist. I don't know another way to actually say it, but I would like just to chat with them and say why have a problem with expansion? Why have a problem with this so-and-so? Why does it take 6 or 7 years to receive a bit license? A lot of these things just don't make any sense. Why are we constantly being held back in every form and fashion by regulators and all these people who run the system, but they do it terribly, and then we end up dealing with high inflation numbers and the world economy falling apart, and they go, well, I don't know, just kind of happened. It's like, no, it's your fault. You were the ones who did it. So that's the Robinhood has acquired Ziglu news. And without further ado, let's let's move on. Also in the news, it says the American branch of Binance has secured another license as its global expansion drive continues to tap new markets. Binance US, the highly regulated division of the firm devoted to the North American sector, has been awarded a money transmitter license in Puerto Rico. It marks the fourth such license approval for the company in many months. According to the 19th of April announcement, it added that it is working to acquire the few remaining licenses which will permit operations in all U.S. states and territories, which I think is the dumbest thing in the entire world. Why is it that, sorry for screaming, why is it that you need multiple different licenses for one country? This will essentially mean they will probably need around 50 of them, plus, 50 states, plus the other territories that they have out there, which is completely nonsensical, as it's all of the US. It's weird. Imagine having, Brixton has to have its own license while Peckham has another one. It just doesn't, these things don't make any sense in my head. Anyway, officially known as the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, the Caribbean island is a stolen territory of the United States and has been since 1898. Here's the tweet for it right here. So Binance, it says Binance expansion continues. Yes, I am constantly perplexed as to why Binance is the only crypto exchange expanding so rapidly. I think we got news once this year thus far. I think that the Gemini twins got a license to work. I think it was in the UK. I believe that's what it was. And Coinbase is also never really. Anyway, not to dig too deep on the Binance stuff, but it's it makes sense why they're the biggest crypto exchange, because they seem the most aggressive when it comes to expansion. Why they needed license for Puerto Rico, I'm not really sure, but I assume the interest is definitely there, as a lot of people from, it's still the U.S., it makes no sense, from the States are moving to Puerto Rico because of their 0% tax. If you haven't watched videos, there are so many of them, of all these Americans who are like, bye Montana, bye New Jersey, okay, all right, going to Puerto Rico now, gonna have 0% tax rate because, 0% taxes. Anyway, that's the Binance news. Wonderful for them. I can't really elaborate much more on them just simply getting a license, but cool. I just assume by the end of this year, they will have license size, which is the plural of license, everywhere on the planet, because that's just how it seems to be going at this point. All right. Let's move on. Also in the news, WazerX or WazerX, I have no idea how to pronounce that. India's biggest crypto exchange has allegedly moved its headquarters to Dubai. Founders Nishal Shetty and Siddharth Menon, CEO of WazerX, are said to have relocated their headquarters from India to Dubai. To put it another way, you just said what it was. The dramatic change occurred after India's 30% tax and the 1% DTS were imposed on all crypto transactions. I mean, are you trying? And no, they are. I was going to say, are you trying to have money leave your borders? But, alas, here we are. For those of you who don't know what this is called, it's called a brain drain. The general idea is that the people with the brain power, who have invented and made these things and are bringing up these industries, they drain away to another place that has more favorable regulations. But it's more of like a money drain, and I just wonder about the future of these economies. As a result, the amount of cryptocurrency trade in the nation has been severely reduced due to the outrageous crypto tax. We had news weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe it wasn't even that long, I don't remember, that there were a lot of people who were quite optimistic about creating cryptocurrency exchanges within India, and they said they were going to have proper regulation sometime this year, and I was like, stop holding your breath because all of you are lying to your citizens. And then Nothing. There was nothing in the actual quarterly or bi-quarterly, whatever paperwork that they were trying to sign. It had a whole bunch of people in Parliament patting themselves on the back. No cryptocurrency regulations. All they did was drop tax information that rose the tax for people trading crypto within that country. Why you think it's appropriate to have a tax on every crypto transaction? It's simply because, once again, India has been lying to everyone and telling everyone that they're not planning to release a central bank digital currency, which they're going to try to do sometime this year. It's to de-incentivize people. Disincentivize, not sure what the word is. The people from getting into the cryptocurrency space so that they can use their crappy digital version of their currency, which is continuing to inflate heavily as well. So I golf clap, applaud anyone who leaves these terrible countries. I mean, I don't know what it's like to live there. I've never lived there, but it's more of a, if you want to do business and you see that your country isn't making it great for you and you are legally able to get into a plane and move somewhere else, Dubai also has a 0% tax rate as well for income. And it's basically kind of next door. So yeah, good. I hope, and it's a double-edged thing for me, because I would simply love if everyone who is in crypto simply moved to a crypto-friendly region so that we can all heavily benefit from being in the space. But it also then stops people in these countries who would normally also benefit from getting into the space. Then they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to turn to. So it's a bit of a shame that the world is so corrupt, but one day I hope that we will get there. That's the WazerX is relocating to Dubai news, and I don't blame them at all news. Yeah. Let's move on. Also in news, Baltimore-based automobile dealership Porsche Townsend, or Porsche, depending on how high your pinky is, has inked a deal with major cryptocurrency exchange BitPay to facilitate digital currency payments for its customers. According to a tweet published by BitPay on Tuesday, car buyers can use both Dogecoin and Shiba Inu to pay for their Porsche vehicles. As BitPay operates a full-stack virtual asset trading platform, buyers can also leverage other digital currencies like Bitcoin for payments. I'm pretty sure you're able to buy one of these cars with like 10 different coins. But the news during the week was that only Dogecoin and Shiba Inu made it as the most popular options on the app. Here's the tweet for it right here, with the Porsche being zoomed in on so you can see exactly how fancy that it is. I myself don't live in Baltimore, so maybe I'm misunderstanding exactly how wonderfully is everyone in Baltimore driving a Porsche. Was there a huge amount of demand from the public at large? I would like to pay for my Porsche in Dogecoin, and I do not understand why I'm not able to do so. I don't. This was also very popular news over the course of the week. I like to tell myself that it was simply because of Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, and everyone goes wild for these two coins, whatever they might be doing or wherever they might be at any particular time. But I feel like it was a bit of a runoff from the Lambo days where everyone was, Lamboing all over themselves. And now you can buy a Porsche for crypto as well. I am going to assumption and this is my opinion, it may take a while for some of these purchases to actually happen. Don't forget where we are in the space right now. Everyone's really expecting a $70, $80, $90, $100,000 Bitcoin. We have all the talks and all the rumors of a $200,000 Bitcoin sometime this year. Everyone's expecting a $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13,000 Ethereum. So a $1 Doge, dare I also say. So I assume the purchases will happen, but nobody wants to be the pizza guy but for a Porsche. No, Anyway, wow, a Porsche. I can't believe it. That's crazy. The car has like the words on it. It has like buttons inside. This is futuristic. I don't know what's even going on here. That's the Dogecoin, and Shiba Inu can now be used as a payment for a Porsche. And yeah, let's move on. And to finish things off, EOS has introduced the Ethereum virtual machine compatibility to assist developers whom the ENF claims, that's the EOS network friends, I don't know, claims were inadequately supported under previous leadership. The Web3 DApp platform EOS has finished the work needed to bring the Ethereum virtual machine to the network. That means developers will be able to build and transfer more blockchain applications to the network using familiar tools and coding language. My, how tables have turned or times have changed or what a tangled web we have woven. I'm trying to say something. Years ago, the idea was there would be limited to no interoperability between the chains. We had this idea of, oh gosh, I can't remember the old phrase. I don't remember. Basically, you'd be able to use all chains at once through some sort of method, but this was kind of stuck between being able to swap Bitcoin to Ether, to Litecoin, and any other major coin around that time, just amongst themselves. And then as a lot of the Ethereum competitors began to release themselves to the public, the idea was we are better than Ethereum. Why would we ever have compatibility with these chains? I am Tron, look over here. I'm a gigantic copycat coin, but I would never do anything with Ethereum as these coins have fallen out of favor over the years. Every platform, this is why I said time is an interesting thing. All of these platforms are now desperately trying to make ERC20 compatibility. They're trying to integrate with the Ethereum virtual machine to be able to allow developers to be like, hey, you don't gotta use Ethereum, but you can build on top of us instead. We have lower transaction fees, and if you so wanted at some point, you could also interact with Ethereum but still kind of use our platform. The timing does make sense, though, as we are seeing more and more of a push to, sometime this year, see the launch of Ethereum 2.0. You might also remember last week at this point, what do you call it? EOS's price was moving up, and I was like, something's happening behind the scenes because, it's not that people aren't using EOS. It's more of a not many people are using EOS at the moment. But they're trying this whole rebranding thing, and I hope it works out for them. Just once again, my catchphrase just what is it's not mine. Isn't that Nike? I was going to say just do it. Just make it? I don't think I have a catchphrase. The point is, I have been in the cryptocurrency space long enough to know that promises mean absolutely nothing. I will take back that grain of salt from you. That's how little it's worth, less than the air you're trying to grasp right now. So, promises mean nothing to me in the cryptocurrency space. Simply do it. Develop, make all of these things. I like to see, at least we've seen relative movement in the last 2 months, not even just price-wise, but from the actual EOS team, the new team, trying to make EOS work and trying to deliver on all the promises that they had before. I think a lot of these chains will continue to survive if Ethereum's upgrade isn't as sparkly as everyone believes it's going to be. If Ethereum upgrades and I'm using heavy air quotes here, only able to go up to around 2,000 to 5,000 transactions, the amount of movement on the network will be massive, but there will need to be other chains to continuously take the load off of another side chains and other layer 2s and stuff like that. So good for them. I do hope that it works. I hope people can start, in general, building on the EOS platform. I was a huge EOS believer many years ago. I still have all of my EOS, have not sold any crypto. People keep asking. I've only been accumulating crypto and NFTs for a year and a half now. And that's basically all I do. Things have not reached the price that I believe that they are going to reach in the future. And therefore, I have not sold anything. That's the EOS has released or launched or merged with or supported the Ethereum virtual machine. Hope it works out for them. Let's move on. I know I forgot to click it. I can feel it. I knew it. Oh, it's launching. There we go. Hold on, give it a second. Oh, that was very quick. I do hope that you've, all enjoyed. I do hope that you all, there's no transactions. Jeez Louise, what's going on? Oh, okay, that one's full. I do hope you all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank all of you once again for watching, listening, and or supporting the channel in your own way. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.